All right, everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Talk Show, your source for all things real estate. And I have my boyfriends here in studio.
Boyfriends back.
Without laundry.
Yeah, without the laundry, that's right. I have Glen Peloso, Jamie Alexander. They're the owners of Peloso Alexander Interiors, of course, and my favorite designers. So, gentlemen, let's touch upon this article again where you're giving us great advice as to the things that will help us in terms of upgrades in our homes and the things that could actually hurt us. Now, how about this? An extra bedroom. Where are you guys going with that one?
You know, as you know, from anything that's on a real estate listing, if you know your house just went from 3 to 4 bedrooms, or went from 2 to 3, or from 1 to 2,
you will ask for more money,
right? And you can get that money, and so that is a wise investment.
Okay, but that doesn't mean a little space underneath the stairs, because sometimes in listings they actually will say and call things bedrooms, and it's like, okay, that was a lie. Right. You get there and go, that is not a bedroom.
Well, it's a bedroom for someone you don't like.
That's right, pretty much, yeah. Okay, hardwood floors. You're saying it's a great thing.
It is.
Okay.
Hardwood floor it's the standard, let's say. Okay. We work with some developers that develop communities outside of Toronto. And they're great communities. And when we're developing the product with them, meaning designing particular series of townhomes or what have you, we're telling them the standard has got to be hardwood in those bedrooms. The standard has to be hardwood in the hallways. You have to get out of the mentality that carpet is okay.
It's, you know, I keep saying that the evolution of hardwood changed. Many years ago, hardwood was a thing that meant every Saturday somebody had to get out the washing and waxing and polishing and do all that horrible things that people just hated. And that's how carpet came to be very popular. Then all of a sudden we carpeted everything because it was 10 minutes to vacuum that thing, and then you could go to the club and hang out with your friends. Now the finishes on hardwood is a titanium finish, so it's really hard.
The choices are limitless.
Limitless, so you're able to maintain it very, very easily, and it's a far more beautiful product.
And just a tip on hardwood while we're going there is the less sheen, the better. So the less shiny it is, the better. Because if you ever noticed, the only time you really recognize the scratches is when that sunlight's coming in or that light is hitting that shine, you notice the scratches. So if you go with the lower sheen or possibly no sheen at all.
Or hand scraped.
I mean, you're really not seeing those things that will happen to
Great tip. I love that. How about finished basement? That's a definite to do on your list.
It's a great thing to be able to do. I mean, it gives you all of that extra space that wouldn't normally be part of your house. And so doing something like finishing the basement is just increases the square footage. It gives you the opportunity for a media room. It does all of those kinds of things that, you know, a buyer is going to go, wow, this is great. I have a whole other level of living.
Now you're saying definitely landscape that yard.
It's a
curb appeal.
Yeah. The curb appeal is very important. If you get it, you know, you drive up to a house and you go, oh, the whole process, it's an emotional experience. If I drive up to the house and I feel disappointed, already I'm at a -10. You have to get me to a +10 to want to make an offer. So I have 20 points to make. If I drive up and I go, wow, this looks great.
You want to go
I'm already at 3. Then you only have to move me 7 points to make an offer.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying?
And the tip that I would give there is sometimes landscaping can take your whole budget for what you want to do inside. I mean, we recently worked with a client, and I know it sounds like a big number. They spent $100,000 on landscaping. And you may not have that much equity in your house or that much money to do so. But there's tips like making sure that at least the arrival is good. So the front door is painted a specific color, something that draws the eye right into the home, especially when you have those garages that sit proud of the house. Let's make that area at the front door, urns, flowers, maintain your flower beds, make sure there's a good looking tree in the yard. Those little tips that you don't have to spend the hundreds of thousands, but really do make a big difference, because they say, oh, remember that house with the red door?
Right. Okay, well, let's talk about the things that, of course, won't help you sell. I'm just going to run down these. Pools, which we all know as realtors, we talk all the time. If you buy a place with a pool, it's because you want a pool.
Right.
But the percentage of people that actually want one don't expect to actually get more money because you have a pool.
No,
There's 2 homes on the street that are identical except one has a pool. You're not going to get more for the pool. It's just a reality. Sound systems. I thought that was interesting. So talk to me why, because people, you know, we're spending lots and lots of money on having these incredible sound systems.
It is a ton of money, and it's an incredible sound system. But for most people, unless you're a true audiophile, they just don't understand it. So you say, well, I have these 2 speakers. Each one of these speakers cost $45,000. I have a $300,000 sound system, and, you know, somebody else is going, well, I could have just got a Bose. I'd be fine with that. And they're $390
or Sonos, yeah.
or whatever. And things like Sonos and allow you to have sound throughout the whole house. So it's difficult to have anybody understand the value of that thing. That's a thing you do because you want it.
They even have lights now that actually allows for music to come out of the pot.
Oh, for sure.
It's crazy.
I think really where we've gone is because the wireless age is so upon us. Really, what do we need to invest in all these wires in the walls and these servers and all these sort of things if I can clearly pick up my Sonos system with its 5 speakers and move it to the next house? And I think that's what's happened. Wireless has changed all that.
All right, gentlemen, remind people how they can reach and contact you for #HireADesigner if they want to make sure they can get a hold of you.
Well, that wonderful thing called Google, you just put in one of our names, you'll find us.
I know, you're everywhere.
PelosoAlexander.com and GlenandJamie.com. That would be a good place to start.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. Or you can call us at the office. It's 416-368-0320.
Remember, if you have a question for Glen and Jamie, you can reach out to us at realestatetalkshow.ca or call our help desk anytime at 844-ASK-RETS. That's 844-ASK-RETS. When we come back, we have expert real estate lawyer Mark Weisletter joining us to discuss the importance of condo status certificates. So stick around.